How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. The next 2 days are actually really big for Bitcoin and for crypto. There are a lot of eyes on it right now because we do have a couple, like 3 or 4 really big events happening within the next few days. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on the bell notification underneath the video so you can see future videos just like this one. I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible, but there are a few things that we have to go through that might take a little bit of extra time. There's also a link underneath the video to Margex in case you want to trade cryptocurrency. We're right at the edge of this channel in case you want to put a long in or a short. Maybe you think the market's going to fall down, right? You can put it on over on Margex. There's also a link down there to CoinW where you can trade futures, but you can also just buy spot crypto. There's also a link to Blowfin. All of these have different deals right now. When you sign up and use the link, you either get some money back for trading fees or you get extra bonuses as well. Now, first of all, Bitcoin's at a really interesting point, and we are in this downtrending channel, but we're like bumping right up against it. Now, there are a couple big events that happen all within the next 48 hours. I know people love when I say 48 hours, 24 hours, 12 hours, all those, 72 hours. But we do have a couple big events happening within the next 2 days. First of all, we have some of the most important economic indicators right now coming out tomorrow and Wednesday. Tomorrow we have PPI. This is the Producer Price Index. This is kind of a leading indicator of inflation, and we are expecting the median forecast to go up a little bit from last month. We're expecting it to go to 0.3 from 0.2. Then Wednesday we have CPI. CPI is expected to go up a little bit from last month, right? At least we're expecting 0.4% this month. We had 0.3% last month. But overall, we expect the year over year to go down to 3.4 from 3.5. Obviously, if this comes in a little bit higher than expected, the market is going to be bearish. We're probably going to take a dip because of the fact that interest rates are more likely to stay higher for longer, and that's not conducive to risk on assets. However, if we see this come in low, could be off to the races for cryptocurrency and for risk assets in general. So everyone in the markets is going to be watching these two events in the next 2 days. That's one of the events in the next 48 hours, or two of the events in the next 48 hours. Another thing is we have the 13F filings concluding on the 15th. So the 15th of May is the final deadline. This is the same day that we're going to get CPI. So by that day, we'll have all of the 13F filings. Now, why are these important? Well, these go through some of the wealthiest individuals. I believe it's 100 million is the threshold. People with $100 million invested, and they have to go file reports on what they bought, what they sold, what they hold. And this is the deadline. Now, what have we gotten so far? A lot of companies buying Bitcoin ETFs. Bank of Montreal owns multiple Bitcoin multiple ETF holdings. Fidelity, Franklin Templeton, BlackRock, Grayscale. We have Truist. I believe that's how you say it. Truist Financial Corp. They have ETF exposure according to SEC filings today, a top 10 U.S. bank with $530 billion in assets. Switzerland's largest bank, UBS, now owns shares in the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF, according to SEC filings. We continue to see more and more companies, especially banks, that are now holding these ETFs. Now, if you really didn't want people to know you were buying Bitcoin, maybe you wait until the last day when you have to tell everyone. It gives you a couple more days of shoveling cash flows into these ETFs. If you were maybe a big splashy tech company or something like that, you'd probably wait. Now, I'm not saying that that's necessarily going to happen, that we're going to have Apple or Google buy the Bitcoin ETFs or something like that. But again, that's a possibility. And those are due on the last day. If we have 15 days to file something, obviously, if you just split it up between those 15 days, there's going to be like 6.6% of people that file every single day. But what's more likely to happen is we have more on the first day and more on the last day. So it's going to be interesting to see who comes through, who has been buying that hasn't really wanted to say until the last minute that they've been buying. So that is also happening later this week. Now, what's happening today? Well, Roaring Kitty's making a return. And I covered this in a video earlier today, but he's just been posting more and more. This one picture of someone sitting forward with a remote. Got 20,000 views. And they've been posting, or he's been posting more and more videos. Now, these are clips from different TV shows and movies and commercials. Not really saying anything except like hypey. Like, it's a little bit hypey. Like, get ready because big things are coming. So, yeah, maybe he's planning something. Now, GME stock went up 72% today. The crypto went up, depending on which one you're looking at, like 1,500%, 100,000%. I've seen some insane gains today. Reddit coin is one meme that I have that I've talked about in the past. And maybe that does well, right? Reddit coin, you can go follow them, RDDT. But it's going to be interesting. What else moves because of Roaring Kitty? And AMC stock also up a lot today. I covered in a video, just maybe, it's up 78%. It was up 20% earlier, 78% here today. Maybe, just maybe, he goes and buys some Bitcoin. I don't think that's crazy. I covered in a video why it would make sense after his experience with some of these Wall Streeters, why he might want some Bitcoin. You know, Roaring Kitty, if you're watching out there, buy some Bitcoin. It'll probably help you. You have a little bit more control of your financial future. You can trade it all the time. It won't be shut off by some hedge fund. So yeah, maybe that's a good solution. But yes, we have major economic data. We have major just like quarterly data as well. And this is right when we're at the edge of this channel. Now, two different scenarios. I guess three, right? We could just go back to the trend. Go back to the trend, come right in here, upper 50s, maybe that happens. Maybe we bust through. We bust through this channel, which would be bullish. We move up to 65, bust through that, 67, something in there, right? We could continue moving up. Another scenario, maybe we get poor economic data. Maybe people are just trying to fake out the longs, get them excited. Maybe we pop right above and then CPI data comes in and we crash back down to the $53,000 range, the bottom of this channel basically, which is right where we saw previous resistance. Who knows? Who knows? We'll have to watch. Now, I'm not selling. I'm not trying to trade this CPI reading or this PPI reading or anything like that. I'm not trying to go super long or super short. I still have my positions open. The longs that I've been talking about in the past that are low leverage longs to take advantage of this next leg up. I have a lot of Bitcoin. I have a lot of alts as well. I am ready. I have some cash there too in case we take a dip, right? Let me know your thoughts on this underneath the video though. Where do you think we end the week? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you want to trade, you can check out Margex. You can also check out CoinW or Blowfin. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.